Another common scenario that this also solves is that, okay, developers program in their environment, in their development environment, that usually only has small set of data, and even that is generally dummy data. Like you'll find lots of Mickey Mouses and else's and something like that in our development dev databases, because it's just some random names that the devs make up to test while they're developing. And so then they move to quality, and the quality assurers will also only create a few names to test it. They might be more real, but they will just be a small set. And then the application goes to production. And what happens is that if your algorithms are not well done or structured, and they are not made with the concerns of only have linear growth, meaning that when you have a small set of data, everything works. But if your calculus try to grow exponentially, try to do something that compares everything with everything or stuff like that, when you have 10 or 20 records, everything will work because you will be within a time span that is acceptable for a human. When you go to production, you start receiving lots of data. If your algorithms are made in a way that the growth exponentially and not linearly, what will happen is that your production environment will just be off. So it will just fail to answer in a timely manner because you have not been prepared for that amount of data. Infosistema DMM, what does here is that as you move the data from production to quality, you will have an environment where you can test with this bigger amount of data. Okay, so it will not go to production if your algorithms are not growing linearly. They won't reach production because they will fail in quality. And quality guys will tell, no, this screen is taking too long to load, for instance. And developers will say, but it works very fast in my machine. Yeah, it works in your machine very fast because you only have 10 records or 15 records. When it goes for 1,000 or tens of thousands, it just stops and stops loading. So you need to check what you've done or redo your work in order to make this work in no matter how many records you have.